Before we start this story, please like this video and subscribe channel. My daughter Anna met Alex 6 months before she graduated with her diploma. They began dating, and Alex often came over to visit us, sometimes staying late into the evening. He was polite and easygoing, so we welcomed him warmly. After Anna graduated, she found a good job and, not long after, announced that she and Alex had decided to move in together. They wanted to see how they managed living as a couple. I supported the idea wholeheartedly. It's better to test compatibility in daily life before tying the knot than to jump in blindly and regret it later, like Anna's father did, for instance. He walked out when Anna was just 5, claiming he was tired of borscht, the sofa, and domestic life. He insisted he'd always dreamed of big, pure love. He eventually found his so-called dream in a younger woman, who quickly turned into a nagging tyrant. By then, he had no escape. She kept him on a short leash, constantly reminding him of his past mistakes. Watching Anna and Alex navigate their relationship, I couldn't help but feel hopeful. They worked well together, resolved conflicts calmly, and seemed genuinely happy. I had a hunch a wedding was on the horizon. Sure enough, my intuition proved correct. One day, Anna called to tell me they had made their decision. The wedding date was set, and all we, the parents, had to do was show up to the celebration in good spirits. They didn't ask for any financial help. But I quietly set aside some money from my savings, just in case. Weddings, even modest ones, aren't cheap, and they were young and just starting out. Why not give them a little support? However, Alex's parents, Susan and John, took a different approach. We're not giving them money, Susan declared smugly. Our gift will be so valuable, they'll thank us for the rest of their lives. I kept my thoughts to myself but couldn't help feeling skeptical. I'd seen enough generous wedding gifts over the years, like old, dusty toasters pulled out of storage and present, as if they were gold bars. I wanted something better for my daughter. At the reception, I gave a heartfelt speech and handed the couple an envelope with a tidy sum of money. Use it however you see fit, I told them with a smile. Anna beamed, and Alex nodded graciously, thanking me. Meanwhile, Alex's brothers and uncles were busy knocking back drinks and chuckling about my gift, an envelope of money? So unimaginative. They joked, between gulps of whiskey, "We'll show you how it's done." Susan promised loudly, her face flushed from wine. When it came time for their turn, Susan and John presented their valuable gift with a grand flourish, a skinny envelope. Anna opened it curiously and found a few slips of paper inside. Confused, she turned them over. Each one had words scribbled on it: refrigerator, washing machine, dishwasher. Susan beamed. These are promises. We'll give you these items over time. Of course, we can't afford everything at once, but within a few years, you'll have everything you need. I clenched my jaw but said nothing. We'd see if they kept their word. Shortly after the wedding, disaster struck. The newlyweds' old refrigerator broke down. It was beyond repair, so Anna brought up her in-laws' promised gift. I gently reminded Susan about the refrigerator. Now's the perfect time, I said. Susan's face turned pale. Oh, we're a bit strapped for cash right now, she stammered. The car needs repairs, and school fees for our youngest son just came up. I sighed and dipped into my savings again. My daughter wasn't going to keep groceries on the windowsill in the middle of summer. Months went by, and none of the other promised gifts materialized. Anna, exasperated, confronted Susan directly. Each time, Susan feigned surprise. "Oh, we're struggling financially," she'd say with dramatic flair. "But we'll help, eventually." Frustrated, I decided to confront Susan myself. She immediately launched into her usual excuses, claiming they were practically living on breadcrumbs. Then she added, "We worked for everything we have. Let the kids learn to fend for themselves. They can't expect to be handed everything on a silver platter." I didn't argue. Instead, I gave Anna and Alex the money to buy a new washing machine. But I also had an idea. I framed those slips of paper, the promises, and asked Anna to hang them in a prominent spot in their home. "Let it serve as a reminder," I said. "Maybe one day, they'll feel guilty enough to actually fulfill those promises." So far, though, Susan and John haven't said a word about it. But at least Anna and Alex are happy, and that's all that truly matters.